Hi, this reading is for all my number 5 people. So if you were born on the 5th, 14th, or 23rd of any month, this is the reading for you for the month of November. Let's see what's going to happen or what you can anticipate, what you can expect for the month of November. So the first card I have for you is the High Priestess. So number 2. So with the High Priestess showing up, I think it sort of sets the theme for the entire month. And your theme here is that you guys are going to have very strong intuitive powers. So a lot of you, you could actually be moving on to, in to a spiritual journey. You might be starting your spiritual journey, or you may be feeling a little more, spiritual. And if you pay close attention to it, you would actually see, there's an owl here. So owl is somebody who is actually very very wise. And you also have the key, as in you're finally going to figure out, you're going to use your intelligence, your intuition, the power of the moon, and you are finally going to figure out what is the key, what is the key thing that you need to focus on during this month, or what you kind of need to focus on to move forward in your life. Or maybe if you have been kind of confused, just meditate a little bit, but you are definitely going to find the answer. The next card I have for you is the Queen of Wands. uh, Number 5 people, number 5 in general is a number of transformation. So these people, they have a very short attention span. And for the Queen of Wands to show up, for some reason, whenever I think of number 5, I think of fire sign. And with the Queen of Wands showing up, it's actually telling me that a lot of women who are watching this, you guys are going to be coming into very strong power, especially with the Wands energy. She's a fire sign, so we are looking at Aries, Leo, Sagittarius as your sun, moon, or rising sign. So you also see, there's a cat sitting there. Cat usually talks about transformation. So it's not going to be just a transformation, but you have the owl, you have the cat. We're talking about an intelligent or a thought through transformation. A lot of you could be starting something new, or you will finally realize that you need to stand on your own feet and you need to figure the shit out for yourself. The next card I have for you is the Seven of Cups. And because you would be in the process of figuring out a lot of things, with the Seven of Cups showing up, it actually tells me that you're going to have a little hard time, separating reality from fiction. As in, you would have a lot of plans. With the Wands energy is super strong. It makes you question, it makes not really question, but it gives you a lot of ideas. It's basically an entrepreneurial energy. You want to do a lot of things, which is why you're going to have a lot of plans, you're going to have a lot of options. But the advice, when I see this card, is for you to be a little more grounded, to actually look at the reality, pay attention to the reality, and don't be caught up in a dreamland, in your fantasy land, because that's not going to take you anywhere. And then the next card I have for you is the Ace of Wands. So an opportunity is going to present itself to you. It's going to be like a very, very slyly. Maybe it's going to come up in a conversation, maybe somebody is going to offer you, maybe you want to do this, and you're not going to realize it. But I'm doing this reading to tell you something is going to present itself. So you have to be aware of it. You have to be vigilant. So, when somebody offers something, you're able to kind of, just catch on to it pretty quickly. The next card I have for you is the Three of Wands. Guys, if you guys are planning to move somewhere, if you want to travel, if you want to move somewhere, or if you want to expand your business, or you want to expand your horizon. So it could be both in terms of business, it could be both in terms of your love life, or it could be in terms of travel. I don't know specifically why, but for number 5 I see travel. I see opportunities for travel. So it might not actually be a physical travel, but at least there's going to be a strong plan, or something strong is going to happen, which is going to tell you that you are going to be traveling in a couple of months, not this month, but in a couple of months. Then I have the Death. So see, told you something is transforming. There is a transformation coming up. Things are going to change for you this month. So just be open. Something is going to meet its end. Something is going to go away from your life. So if you have been having a hard time getting rid of certain toxic people, certain toxic uh, habits, this is time. It is time for you to kind of just let them go. The next card I have for you is the Eight of Cups. Definitely, there is travel of some sort. For all those people, who are into spirituality, guys, you are going to be making a spiritual journey. There might be some kind of awakening. There might be, some kind of feeling of isolation, which is kind of going to push you to move forward. So the thing is, you have the death card and then you have the Eight of Cups. So death card actually signifies, the end of something, something, end of a cycle, something that is not serving us anymore is finally going to, die. And then we have the Eight of Cups. So Eight of Cups, if you look at the card, you see this man, walking. It could be a spiritual journey, it could be an emotional journey, or it could be, a physical journey. And also we have the Three of Wands, and I was talking about, it seems like there's a journey coming up. So yeah, I guess there is a journey coming up. So I think that's a good thing, right? Death card is the most amazing card ever. And then you have the Five of Wands. Lots of wands, guys. Lots and lots of wands. Lots of fiery energy. Beware of not getting into arguments. I think your energy is going to be scattered, and also it came right under the Seven of Cups. And Seven of Cups is again, it's kind of scattered. Your thoughts are scattered, energy is scattered, and Five of Wands, it's the exact same thing that it's saying. The next card I have is Page of Wheels. So I think finally you are going to get the news that you have been waiting for, that start that you are looking for. It's finally coming. So things are finally coming. Don't worry. This thing has taken its good time to come towards you. I think it's been quite a while and you have been patiently waiting for a new start, for a new beginning in love, in career, whatever, and it is coming. I can just feel it coming. And the last card I have for you is the Seven of Swords. So, Seven of Swords, showing up here actually tells me there is a potential that, when something is offered to you, there might be, something attached to it, like, um, those hidden advertisements that you get. So, something is going to be attached, something extra that you don't really want. So, somebody is going to play a trick on you, somebody is going to be a little bit tricky. They're going to kind of hide something from you, so just be sure, they're going to be a little sneaky. There's going to be a little bit of deception. So whatever you are offered, whatever role you get or whatever you move into or whatever you start, just make sure you check the paperwork right. You pay attention to, you check all the details, you double check them, you triple check them before you get into anything. Let's see what advice do we have from the Moonology Oracle. So the first card I have for you guys is Surrender to the Divine, which goes with the number two, which is the High Priestess card. You have to surrender to the divine. You have to believe in your intuition. I have no idea why I'm singing, but yeah, yeah. So, the next card I have for you is Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, which goes with the Seven of Cups. That's what I was talking to you about. There has to be a balance. You have to be in the moment, you have to see the reality for what it is. And finally, the last card I have for you is a personal issue reaches resolution. That means something in your personal life is definitely going to, come to a conclusion. If you have been having trouble in your marriage, somebody, maybe the wife wants to go out and explore, or she's not feeling satisfied in the relationship, or something like that. I think something is going to happen. There is going to be a conclusion. And again, it's a full moon in Cancer, and full moon is a completion of something, and the Cancer sign is all about love. It's lots of water energy. So let me know, you guys are in for a very amazing month.